everybody, welcome to Jurassic Wildlife. Today is not a yapping episode. I'm going to be cleaning the reptile room, and it's a bit of a mess. I am also leaving the country in 48 hours, so that just makes it all the more fun because I have to move 7 snakes in a couple hours because I have to pack tomorrow. It is 1 p.m. I probably didn't plan this right, but oh well. So let's get to it. I can't even walk in here. Ugh. So I have 3 more snakes. One's going over there, and then 2 are going down there. Or should I put 2 down there where my vacuum is? I don't know. Let's just move stuff out of the way. Let's just clean the counter. Let's clean the counter. This is probably, I need to get my priorities straight. I got some new things too. I'm using like pipes and things that I got from Bunnings to make some cutesy little tunnels. I didn't check if they fit properly though when I bought them. That works, right? That'll be fine. I also got some rock hides because I thought they were cool. They're like $30, but of course some of my own hides because I have hundreds of them, so why not use them? And they're awesome. And then of course I have a bunch of plants. I always have way too many plants. You can find these on my website, by the way. They're super cool. This is the substrate. Ooh, shit. You know it's messy when you keep tripping. This is the substrate. Well, one of the substrates I'm using. This is the cypress bark and mulch. This is the cypress bark. I was gonna say mulch. I also have their sand and their coconut tropical soil. And then I also got leaves and like literal dried leaves. I could have done that myself, but I like Mini Beast Wildlife, support them, plus my mom would yell at me if I put a bucket full of leaves in the freezer. And then I also have sphagnum moss. The only concern I have with switching out the substrate is the humidity levels. So Antaresia species can tolerate humidity levels between like 20 to 90%, so they have a big range. The only issue is that I know when you get to the higher ends, especially for certain individuals, it's more likely that you can develop some too high humidity health issues like respiratory infections. For the drier species like pygmy pythons, I'm trying to replicate the environment as close as possible. So the pygmy pythons are getting more sand in their mixture, but each enclosure is going to be slightly different because I want to experiment. So my spotted python is just cypress bark and blue tongue. Oh, that was the other thing. Blue tongue burrow, cane mulch. That's the other substrate I'm using. And my pygmy pythons, all of them have cypress, sand, and blue tongue burrow, which is the cane mulch from Jurassic Naturals. But there's different levels. I have these horizontal dowels that I got from Bunnings, and I cut and I stained, and then I also waterproofed. And these are my last 2 left, so I'm not going to have enough for all the enclosures until I do some more. So this is how I do them. So I have, this is my horizontal perch, and I have these suction cups on the side here that I just suction onto the wall, and I made these more open with a pair of pliers. Like I just pulled them open more so that the wood fits nicely in there. So it holds it stable, and it suctions onto the side, and they're very stable. It probably wouldn't be stable enough for like a carpet python, but for my Antaresia, they're perfectly fine. Oh, let's clean this place. I'm gonna use these. These are not very good hides. They're way too open, but I like using them just so that they have more places to shelter, but it's not as good as just a only hide option. They're way too open for me. Where's my bin gone? I've also been melting some holes in things. Like I made this humid hide box with big hole in it and a pipe, and I also made some sky hides. So we're gonna make a sky hide. You need a hide from my website, www.jurassicwildlife.com.au, in the small size, and I have melted 2 holes into the top. So this is what we're going to feed our zip ties through. You also need an enclosure where you can somehow feed the zip ties through the top of the enclosure. I'm using Reptile 1, so they have this little small wire port where you can feed wires through. We're just going to feed the zip ties through. and they hang like that because there's the thick bit. So the zip tie is not actually zip tying. And the way it works is we're basically just going to be putting enough tension on these with the other zip ties through the top that when pressed against the top of the enclosure, it doesn't move and it's flat. Even though right now it might seem really flimsy. All right, so this is the wire port that I'm talking about. You can feed wires through it. So there's little holes that you can feed wires through. So we have our hide, and we're going to feed the zip ties through the top. Just the 2 individual zip ties through the top. We're going to put them in the port holes, and then we're going to zip it on up after you've figured out how to zip it up. Now, we're going to grab our other zip ties, which I don't know, oh, they're inside the enclosure. I was gonna say, I don't know where I put them. We're gonna wrap it around. Preferably you'd use an even smaller size zip tie to zip tie these together, but oh well. Now, these can still slide through. So, in order to make these even better, preferably you would have used a smaller zip tie, but we're gonna feed it through the middle, up through the middle. Make sure it's in the right direction. And then we're going to zip tie it around this way. So that just keeps it even more stable. This is like a horrible makeshift way to do it, but I'm Tinkerbelling it. It's super tight up there. It's not gonna fall off. Like if I really wanted to, I could pull the edges off, but it's really good. The only problem I have with doing it like this, you're putting a bit of pressure on this actual port, so you can pop it out. So I like to just put a bunch of layers of really strong tape over this. Usually with these I just use masking tape, and that seems to be enough for my snakes because it's like you can't really move it. But with this one I'll use a stronger tape, and I'll do a lot more just in case, especially since they are going to be in there, that if they're spending a lot of time up there, they might find a way to push it out, so I just like to do that as a safety precaution. So that was pretty cool. Oh, and then I also melted some holes in these plant things, and I put them like this so that the snakes can crawl under there because they like to be really close to top and bottom or sides, so that's good. I have a spray bottle. Oh, it doesn't spray. Oh, as always, I have a ton of plants. Again, you can find these on our website. I love these plants. They're so awesome. I have some really big suction cup ones, and they come with 2 of these suction cups because I always lose them. Free me! Ugh, I'm okay. Why are there gloves everywhere? All right, why is there masking tape down there? Vacuum. Okay. I didn't plug it in. I have leaves. I spent $50 on dried leaves. Probably not a very good financial choice, but oh well. I need to put double-sided sticky tape on my heat mats. I find it helps a lot. Where's my little funny cutting scalpel? It helps a lot on making sure that the temperatures are adequate. Eek, really stabbed my foot. I'm okay. Now, I am only using heat mats at the moment. I want to switch to a deep heat projector. I'm thinking about the one from Arcadia because overhead heating is just better. It's more natural. You're emitting more of the IR bands. IR is infrared. So when we think about heating, we have 3 bands. We have IRA, B, and C. Heat mats only emit IRC, which the sun emits, but it doesn't hit Earth. So we don't get our IRC infrared band from the sun. We get it from the sun heating up the ground, and the ground emits it, basically. All right, so now we have the heat on one enclosure. I need to clean that enclosure, set it up, and then I have to get it behind all the other enclosures. I have to pull the heat cord up and attach it to my little power bank at the top. That's the hardest part. How I do that is with a snake hook. They have more uses than you would think. Woo! Go, Ava. I did it. Now I have to do that 3 more times. That took like 10 minutes. That took like 15 minutes. That's literally all I have to do for the setup of each enclosure. The longest part is actually setting up the enclosure. Ow. Oh. Stupid vacuum. Get out of here. I don't know who I should put over there. So over there is going to be Fig, and then down there will be Brie and Cheddar. I have one spare enclosure. What do I do with it? I'll put it under there. Should I attach the heat mat, or what if I never use it? It's unrealistic. Of course I'll use it. I don't know what this is for. Is it important? I don't know whether it's important or not. I feel like I should know, probably. Oh, there's a little clip. Okay, my microphone and my camera died at the same time. But I moved that enclosure, and I also got Cheddar from inside because I need his heat mat because I ran out of heat mats. They're so cute. They're cuties. Oh, he climbing. He going. You get it, Cheddar. You got this. Go, Cheddar. Go, Cheddar. Go, 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 Cheddar. I want to take that over there, but I don't know if he's going to hold on. I totally lost my train of thought. You are going in a tub. It's giving bad snake owner. Cheddar is away. Now, let's clean this. I need cloths. I need cloths. I have to go get cloths. Okay, I'm back. I got tea towels. Oh yeah. They're even green ones. Tea towel drawer. They're really wet still. Is that bad? Will they get moldy in there? They might get moldy in there. It's 3 p.m. I haven't done a single enclosure. Well, like finished a single enclosure yet. Wait, I have to leave soon. What time is it? I have to go soon. I have to go somewhere. I need to go to the grocery store and get bread. Or get flour so I can make bread. Hey, let me check the time. I have to leave in 15 minutes. How much can I get done in 15 minutes? Does it sound cool or is it bad? Now, why is she crooked? Anyway, I have to leave like right now, but I'm not ready yet. Broke my plant because I accidentally threw it across the room. Let's get this party started. Now we can actually set up the enclosure, but it's actually getting dark. So, lights. This is for Cheddar. I got sand and I got cypress mulch or bark. Cypress bark. I'm gonna start off, make sure this is getting hot actually, yeah. Just make sure that they actually work. Start off with our leftover bark, and then we're gonna go in with our sand. That's why I had so many gloves lying around when I cleaned up, because every time I mix, I use a glove and then I just throw it away. Oh, that doesn't even smell like anything. Yeah, I'm gonna use a small amount, and then I'm gonna do some cane mulch, the blue tongue burrow or whatever. Use like a pack of that. And we're gonna give this a good mix. This is what we're working with. It looks really good. I like it. It's the coconut soil, some cypress bark, and then also cane mulch and sand. This is a lot for the heat to get through, so I like to dig down a little bit until I reach my heat mat. Take note of where it is, and then cover it sparsely. Now I can put my hides on top of that. Now we can start making it, like decorating it and stuff. I think I'm gonna do one of these and one. Oh, that made a horrible noise. And then I like covering it on the outside a little bit. I don't know, it makes it look cutesy. I'll do on this side. We're gonna hide one in the corner, make it level with the substrate. And then I just fill around it and try not to fill the hole. And then I'm gonna put another one here. I have a nice little rocky here. And then I have this little plant that I'm just gonna put right here. I have another plant. I need a water bowl. Give her the small bowl. I think I need, do I need one more plant? I think I need one more plant. Okay, awesome. She is finito. It's a little dusty from when I put the cocoa stuff in. Now, we need to do brie, and then we need to do fig. Ooh, I forgot to add forgot to add that. I wanted to add a pipe into his enclosure for him to go in. Totally forgot. So I'm gonna put it on this side. I like to dig them down a little bit too. I'm actually gonna cry because both my microphone and my camera died again. Again. Like, it's not like I've been recording all day. Maybe. We finished brie. Let's go show you. I love brie. Brie is my favorite cheese. So now I have a snake named Brie. We did a very similar mix to cheddar. Oh, speaking of cheddar. Hey, little cutie. Hi. Now we have to do the last pygmy, and then we're all done. What in the world? Did I break my chair? How did I do that? I wasn't even doing anything. And somebody broke it. Oh. Oh! It's magnetic. That's awesome. Okay, now we're doing this enclosure. This is for fig. This is for another pygmy python, or the first pygmy python you're gonna see get done. Make sure this is working. And then we're gonna start off with sand. Did I just use the whole thing? Yeah. I'm gonna use some mulch and then blue tongue burrow. Oh, I need a glove. I am not mixing that with my hand. I just realized I didn't tape Brie's enclosure, and I know her, she will get out. So I need to, somebody remind me to do that. Last but not least is Fig. Oh my god, there's a mosquito in here. Is Fig. Hey, little Figgy. Last little baby. Wanna go in, sweetheart? In. Now I have to clean up this horrible mess. Thank you very much for watching my very stressful cleaning video. If you need any plants or hides or water bowls, then please go to our website, www.jurassicwildlife.com.au. Bye!